Wrestling fans around the world, brace yourselves. The WWE Universe is trembling with excitement, fear, and anticipation. Money in the Bank 2025 is almost here, and while every year this event delivers surprises, drama, and high-octane action, this year feels different. Something colossal is coming. A storm that will shake WWE to its very core. And trust me when I say this, when it hits, the entire landscape of WWE might never be the same again. Setting the stage, what makes this Money in the Bank so special? Scheduled for June 8 at 4:30 AM IST, streaming exclusively on Netflix, Money in the Bank 2025 is already making history. This is the first time WWE has partnered with Netflix for a pay-per-view of this scale. And that alone tells you how monumental this event is. WWE is evolving, shifting, and preparing for something huge. This is not just another Money in the Bank event. This is the dawn of a new era. Now, for those of you who don't have Netflix, don't panic. Here on Wrestling News CC, we'll be your go-to source. We're talking live updates, detailed match coverage, breaking down every shocking return, and analyzing each dramatic twist and turn. Because if there's one thing WWE has proven over the past few months, it's that silence is never the answer. The roster shakeup, a quiet storm brewing. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. WWE's roster has been rocked by a wave of superstar releases. Familiar faces have vanished, contracts torn up, and legends alongside future icons are no longer on the roster. If you're a hardcore fan, you know this is never random. WWE doesn't just cut ties for the sake of it, they create space. And when WWE makes space, it means someone new is on the horizon. Or maybe, someone's. The clues have been there. The whispers behind the scenes. The sudden shifts in storylines. Everything points toward a massive influx of returning stars and fresh faces. All geared for one of the biggest stages in wrestling. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief's epic return. And speaking of returns, Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief. The head of the table. The man who has dominated WWE's landscape for years, has been missing in action for months. His absence has left a void. The bloodline has been splintering. New factions are emerging, alliances forming and breaking in rapid succession. Without Roman steering the ship, chaos has been the only constant. But here's the thing, when the storm rages at its worst, that's when the true leader steps back into the spotlight. Word on the street is that Roman is coming back to Money in the Bank. And he's not just here to say hello. Roman Reigns is coming back to dominate, to reclaim what's his, and most importantly, to send a message loud and clear to every superstar in the locker room. CM Punk and the possibility of a shocking alliance. There's also been a ton of buzz around CM Punk. We've all seen his unpredictable trajectory lately. Some rumors hint at Punk being involved in a major match at Money in the Bank, potentially even clashing with Seth Rollins in a heated showdown. But here's the twist, if CM Punk needs backup, who better than Roman Reigns to walk back into WWE and stand beside him? Imagine that. The Tribal Chief and CM Punk joining forces. Two of WWE's most dominant, controversial, and magnetic figures, standing side by side. An alliance that would shock the entire wrestling world and send seismic ripples through every storyline. This could change everything. The fallout of Roman's absence, bloodline fractures and faction wars. Without Roman, the bloodline, the most dominant faction of this generation, has been unraveling. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa, tensions are high. The splintering has opened doors for rival factions to rise up, and new power players are jockeying for position. Some say this internal chaos has set the perfect stage for Roman's dramatic comeback. Because when you lose control, that's when you need a true leader to restore order, or make chaos worse. Money in the Bank matches, what to expect. Money in the Bank is famous for its ladder matches where careers can change with the grab of a briefcase. This year's card is stacked. Rumors swirl about who will compete, who will cash in, and who might walk away with the ultimate prize, a guaranteed title shot at a time of their choosing. The men's and women's ladder matches promise to be explosive. New stars eager to break out, veterans looking for redemption, and surprise entrants ready to make a statement. The anticipation is palpable. WWE's evolution and Netflix partnership. The Netflix deal marks a massive evolution in WWE's strategy. Partnering with a global streaming giant signals WWE's intent to expand its reach and break into new audiences. This isn't just about pay-per-view buys anymore. It's about global impact, brand growth, and new storytelling platforms. Expect innovative production, exclusive content, and some jaw-dropping moments tailor-made for this groundbreaking partnership. What could shake up WWE forever? The WWE landscape is a ticking time bomb. The roster reshuffles, the return of giants like Roman Reigns, possible alliances that nobody saw coming, these are all the ingredients for a historic moment. Something huge is going to happen at Money in the Bank 2025. It might be a title change, a shocking betrayal, or the birth of a new faction. Whatever it is, it will ripple through WWE for months, if not years, to come. Absolutely. Let's continue the long-form YouTube script for your channel, Wrestling News CC, as we dive deeper into the chaos, returns, and shocking possibilities of Money in the Bank 2025. This next section intensifies the build-up, explores character arcs, hints at betrayals, and pushes more explosive theories forward. Buckle up, because it's about to get wild. The women's Money in the Bank match, tension, betrayal and destiny. Now let's talk about the women's Money in the Bank match. And folks, this one is shaping up to be the most unpredictable ladder match in years. You've got established stars, rising contenders, personal vendettas, and backstage drama all colliding in one chaotic fight for a future title shot. Right now, here's what we're looking at: Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Chelsea Green, Roxanne Perez, and a mystery participant. Yes, WWE is holding one spot open, and that always means one thing: a shocking return. Could we see Becky Lynch return early and snatch that briefcase in a career-defining moment? What if Jade Cargill, after months of backstage chaos, storms her way in and climbs to the top? Or, dare I say it? What if Sasha Banks returns to WWE under her real name, Mercedes Moné, and instantly seizes the spotlight once more? The women's division has been heating up with tension. Naomi versus Bianca Belair has thrown everything off course. Bayley is on a knife's edge of betrayal. Rhea Ripley's loss has unhinged her. The title scene is wide open, and this briefcase. It's the ultimate power move. The rise of new superstars, who's ready for the spotlight? And don't count out the new blood. WWE has been investing in NXT call-ups and younger talent more than ever before. Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Tiffany Stratton. All names on the rise, and all potential shock entrants at Money in the Bank. Carmelo Hayes especially is being whispered about in creative meetings. The rumor is he might debut on the main roster during Money in the Bank, and not just as a participant, but as a spoiler. Someone who ruins a major match or sides with a top heel in a surprise faction reveal. If you're a longtime fan, you know what this means. We could be witnessing the next generation making their move right now, live in front of our eyes. Seth Rollins vs. the real main event. Now let's talk about the elephant-sized question mark in the room. Seth Rollins. The visionary. The architect. The man. Right now, he's floating in limbo. No announced match. No clear feud. But don't be fooled, when WWE keeps someone like Seth off the official card, it's not a mistake. It's strategy. There's growing speculation that CM Punk's involvement at Money in the Bank is tied to Seth Rollins. The unfinished business. The backstage tension. The real-life beef. It all makes too much sense. And sources say if Punk gets medically cleared in time, this match will headline the show, and potentially end with one of the biggest double turns in WWE history. Imagine it, Punk turns heel. Aligns with Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins becomes the face of Resistance. A modern-day Stone Cold versus the Corporation dynamic. It writes itself. Building hype. So, Wrestling News CC fam, mark your calendars. June 8, 4:30 AM IST. Netflix exclusive. Money in the Bank 2025. History will be made. Legends will rise. Chaos will reign. And you will want to be here with us, live, breaking down every moment, every shock, every twist. Because this is not just another WWE event. This is a seismic shift. A new chapter. And it all starts now. If you're hyped, smash that like button. Subscribe to Wrestling News CC and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Who do you think will win the Money in the Bank briefcases? Will Roman Reigns come back with a bang? Is CM Punk really forming an alliance with the Tribal Chief? We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching. This is Wrestling News CC, your home for everything WWE. Until next time, stay hyped and keep the wrestling spirit alive. If you thought tonight's story was wild, trust me, what happens next will blow your mind. So don't stop now. Click on the video right here on your screen to continue the chaos, the drama, and the inside scoop only we deliver. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and join the Wrestling News CC family, where the real stories of WWE come to life. See you in the next one.